Good morning. Rainy, cool morning. Already got my workout in, and so what I want to do today with solo baston is work on a few combinations, but stationary with just shifting and rotation. Okay, and of course you've already seen some of them in action with footwork and angular tactics, but thought I'd go ahead and share some stationary movements as well. It's good to practice in the neutral, natural stance, and with the right foot forward and with the left foot forward, as well as with the footwork tactics in regards to geometry. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, basically, you know, when you learn I think I've said this before in the series at some point, but once you go through the entire roadmap, you will figure out that some things are higher percentage than others. And one of Guru Ted's favorite things was to say that basically the number 1 and 2 strikes can counter all strikes, and it's true. But shit happens. So yeah, that's the main one, is the 1 and 2 with the forehand and backhand. And it doesn't always have to be exactly 45. It can be a little bit more narrow as well, closer to the vertical line. Okay, so you want to look for those options as well. Again, we talked about 30 and 45 degree angles on the floor as well. So it can be split up in different ways depending on what's appropriate and what you want to do. So anyway, the first combination is going to be 1, 2, plus one side of the X, okay? So I have shift and rotation here, and then I have one side of the X here, okay? In regards to shift and rotation, I could keep the weight on the front leg for the first 2 movements, okay? And then on here, it's just like an uppercut. Basically, when you go up and down, the weight stays on that foot, okay? But I also could shift forwards and backwards and forward again. Okay, so again, that's something, those are the kind of variations that you want to play with in regards to shifting. Shifting the weight for the entire movement on the front and keeping it on the front till you get back to neutral, okay? Or shifting forwards and backwards, okay? And that kind of connotes maybe he's counterattacking you, okay? And so instead of staying in tight, basically you're increasing your distance just by snapping back, all right? By leaning backwards like that. Okay? I'm going to stay with the weight on the front foot for a while here. So you notice I went for 3 at the end there. Then we start on the backhand side. 1 and 2, 1, 2. 1 and 2, 1, 2. 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 1, 2. It's like a rear uppercut. Same action. Front, front, stays on the front. Okay? Or forward shift, backward shift. Okay? Forward, backwards, up and down. Forwards, backwards, up and down. the next ones we'll do is 1, 2 plus redondo. Whoops. One, two, 1, 2. 6, 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay, 2 more. Slash, jab, redondo. I'm going to alternate on this one. Slash, jab, redondo. Okay, so those were 3 different combinations done on both the starting on both the forehand and backhand sides. And we'll be covering more stationary and rotational shifting combinations as well. Hasta mañana.